Hello, this is Curtis Watkins. We're now arriving at the City of Excellence, Seat Pleasant, Maryland. Seat Pleasant is approximately less than 1 mile from Washington, D.C. Today's interview is RV Talk Time, the Game Changers. We have the privilege of interviewing Mayor Eugene W. Grant. Good afternoon, Mayor.
Good afternoon, sir.
I would like to know who you are without the title of mayor. Let's take a deeper look at the person.
Well, let me first thank Real Voices for this opportunity to share with you and your audience about, who I am and some of the work that we are privileged to do. Obviously, along with being the mayor, I'm also a child of God. I am someone who I believe God has put on this earth and commissioned to do the work of improving the condition of humanity in the society in which we live. As we today mark the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Malcolm X, we do so in reverence to, particularly toward the ending of his life, in dealing with the issues of humanity and human rights in the society globally. And so in continuing that type of work, I believe it is part of my mission of who I am as a member of society, a member of the human family, to continue to work towards the improvement and the condition of our lives.
So, Mr. Grant, what are you passionate about?
Well, I'm compassionate and passionate about service. I believe from my early upbringing up into this current time, always been in the world or in the area of service to humanity and giving back. This is what I'm most passionate about, the development of our people and development of the human race to reach the zenith of our ambition and to reach those levels or those pinnacles that I believe has only been ordained by God for us to be able to do.
You know, when we look at life situations and there's always something going on, are you true to who you ought to be in any given situation?
Well, as a part of the human family, I am fallible just like any other person is fallible. I come short of the promise of being who I'm supposed to be at all time. But what is wonderful is the opportunity to renew who you are every single day. And so we strive very much, or I strive very much, to live up to the tenets that I believe that I am supposed to live in accordance to.
You know, when we do these interviews, we have a listening audience and a viewing audience that really wants to know, you know, deep down, you know, when you wake up in the morning, what drives you? What drives you? I mean, what really drives you?
Well, again, the love of humanity, the love of our people are things that are very, very important to me. And obviously a connection to the Creator, God, who has blessed me and afforded me the opportunity to have life and also the opportunity to serve. You know, not many people are able to do what it is that I do. And so I feel myself very fortunate to be a servant of His people and to be able to be out on the front lines in doing the work that is necessary for the promotion and the betterment of humanity.
What has resonated and what are the lessons in life that we learn from, I'm call it sometimes difficult situations?
Well, we understand that if you are on a mission to do anything in life, there will always be oppositional forces that will be out there throwing the stones and throwing the rocks and trying to prevent or thwart your efforts in achieving your goals. I'm no different than any other person, from a regular person who was listening or watching this particular broadcast to, you know, the President of the United States or the richest person in the world. We all have our individual struggles. What is important is that we are able to turn those struggles into opportunities, and those opportunities for the betterment of our situation and the situation of the work that we are supposed to be about. And so I would always encourage individuals to stay true to who they are, to stay focused on their mission, follow that one course until they are successful in that effort in which they have undertaken or what God has ordained them to do. I don't look very much negatively upon some of those persons who try to stop us from doing what we are commissioned to achieve, because even they have their role to play. You know, when you look at the way a diamond is created, a diamond comes from coal, and coal is in the rough of rock, and the earth and its movement is shifting and putting pressure on that coal, and at some point in time that coal turns into diamond. And so that's how we are. We have to go through struggle. We have to go through sacrifice. We got to go through the fire in order for us to recognize our true potential of who we are. We must stay focused on the mission. And whatever that mission is, make certain that we fulfill it and fulfill it to our best ability.
You know, in life, there's this situation that I tend to phrase that there's a lot of noise going on. So you bring up a good point about staying focused. But, you know, how do you stay focused when the noise gets so loud that it's like in your back door or inside your bedroom with you?
Yeah. Those noises most certainly are very loud, and sometimes they get louder each day, depending upon what the situation is. That's where you have to have your retreat, and you go into your secret closet, and you get down on your knees, and you pray a little harder, or you reach out to those people who are in your circle who mean you well, those people who love you and are concerned about your well-being, and you go to church, or you go to the mosque, or you go to the temple, or whatever it is that you do on a spiritual plane. You make certain you retap into that source that has given you the power to do what it is that you do. Yes, that noise gets loud. It becomes very difficult from time to time to stay focused, but we are here on a mission, and we have to stay as focused as possible.
Mayor, as I end this interview, what parting words would you like to share with our viewing audience?
Well, I think it's very important that as we live this life, it's important that we have a connection to a power that is greater than ourselves, first and foremost, and that we have a strong connection with that power. Then secondly, I think it's important that we understand who we are as a person, the individual, but also as we are as the collective, as a part of the greater humanity.
I would like to thank you for this interview. You're the first interview for Real Voices USA monthly interview of the Game Changer. So we consider you a game changer, Mayor Grant.
Again, thank you so very much. And again, I am Eugene W. Grant, and I'm a Real Voices, a game changer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Real Voices in every community across America. The voice of the voiceless. Join our action-oriented platform and be part of the solution. For more information, call 1-855-395-1601. That number again is 1-855-395-1601. Visit our website at realvoicesusa.org or look us up on Facebook. We want to hear from you. Real Voices in every community across America.